Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome. Hope everybody's doing fine day out there. Let me bring everybody up. This is Jax, my co-host. Everybody knows her. Awesome person.
Everybody knows me.
hmm And here goes Hawk. He's also
Yo,
um, today we're just talking about paranormal discussions. I know he's been doing like a couple of new things, a lot of new things actually. Um, and today we already know what equipment he uses and stuff. We're just gonna go on by feeling if he goes in the location and stuff, and what he sees and all the other good stuff. So let's get started by saying, Brenda, what's up? Sam gloves? Yes, I don't have any gloves, but maybe one day.
Ansley, what's
Um,
up, brother?
You have
Stan,
no
Inslee,
gloves.
what's up, Patty? Oh shit,
Eddie.
got an interview, man. Got to interview me soon. Um, but yeah, like I was saying, like it's gonna be awesome, awesome month. And
What's up,
if anyone
Brenda?
knows, I posted something on Twitter that's gonna happen soon, but we'll talk about that later. Um,
Much later.
later. But yeah. So anyway, so let's get on with the interview or
Winter
discussion.
discussion, yes.
Yeah. So what's going on, huh? Can you let us know what you've
Uh,
been doing in the last couple of locations that you've been in investigating?
we went to a abandoned two-story house that was hit by a tornado. We just want to check it out and see what was going on. I know when Brenda used to live there, she said she heard like footsteps and she heard noises in the house. So we just gave
Mhm.
it a shot and see what was in there. The
What was
feeling,
in there? Okay, sorry.
well, it was a family in there.
Sorry.
There was a mom and dad, and there was two daughters.
Th-
Do you know the story behind it?
I mean, only thing we got that the family was murder in that home. I can't tell you the year.
Mhm.
I have tried to look up the history of this house, but can't find the number. So,
Well, with that,
and
like, I mean, I'm sorry. I thought you were done. But
no, no, it's just when you walk in this house, man, you don't really. You feel like you're gonna fall through because the whole house is pretty bad off. Y'all see in the video, half the house is gone due to that tornado.
it's gone.
I have actually been upstairs. Or like, you should go up there. It is what it is. But I do want to go back and go talk to the murderer that we found out that killed the family. He is lingering in that home. Now I'm going to confront him.
is he maybe like holding the spirits hostage a little bit, so you could keep on
They could
tormenting them?
He could be, man, because from part one, which I did put it in the intro for part two, she said I'm scared.
Oh wow.
Nicole heard that. She got my attention on that one.
Okay. Wow. That's crazy. Because you think about with spirits, well, what I learned is, with spirits they move on, but the spirits that are left behind, aren't those spirits that murder those people, is some entity trying to pretend to be that person that loves to mimic them people. So
Hmm.
with the souls there, they're just um they're just a mirror of them that used to be there. So that all that soaks up all the bad energy, and
Hmm.
that's what brings that so-called person in that used to be the murderer. You know what I mean?
Now when we first went inside his home, really didn't feel nothing. And then I went to the closet where it's the closet. The I don't know what it's called, but it's right about the door, the stairwell that goes up. And she was squatting down in the corner, like there's a little girl here. Just like she was playing hide and seek. That's what I was assuming. But now it makes sense that we found out that she was murdered. Her whole family was.
Oh wow. Let me ask you a question. Like, did you try to contact the person that murdered the family?
Brief second on part two, but
Mhm.
we were already tired from that night. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning when we left.
But what kind of did you see him? I know you see him in like outlines, right?
Right, I did see him. Um, he was coming and going because I'm assuming he's a negative energy. So
hmm
he's When you go upstairs, it's like your heart is just pounding. It's like you're panicking, or you just got them jogging, or running, or whatever. So you
Mhm.
go upstairs, you can feel that.
Anxiety.
Yep.
Hmm.
Wow, that's
And
crazy.
so it's only when you walk upstairs. When you walk into the bedroom, it's not as bad, but it's right there in the hallway is where you feel the panicky.
Wow. Awesome. Well, when you felt that, like, did you feel any cold shivers? Did you feel any
No,
like memories
I
of
know
it?
I knew who it was as soon as we felt the panicking. Cause me and Brandon both felt the panicking. Usually a negative energy gets around you. Your heart will start panicking.
Well, when the feeling of the panicking happens, like, is it more like let's get out of here feeling, or is it more like, he's trying to communicate me to warn you to leave the house, or else something might happen?
Yeah, it might be a warning with him doing that kind of stuff. I mean, I don't know. Also, they can try to fear you. So I really don't know that one. I mean, because I'm sure I'll be feeling the same thing when I do go back to talk to him.
Awesome, awesome. Because a lot of people with your gifts, they can feel kind of like heaviness when they go up like stairs or inside the house and all through the house until they leave. That's when everything stays behind. But do you use
Mm-hmm.
sort of kind of like some uh some kind of like sage or whatever, or wearing the crystals to protect you in some way?
Mm-hmm. It don't always work though. When we
You
wear our
know?
protection.
Yeah.
But
Wait.
you can tell these spirits to stay where they're at. You can say prayers, you can do whatever, but they're gonna follow you. They're gonna follow you home. I have learned that. That's why I don't do it no more because it's just it's nonsense because they're still in the car and I'm going to get touched by them in a bad way.
Yeah. Well, in like let's say you get to the car, right? Like, do you know what I mean? I know these questions are out of nowhere and everything, but or I mean like do you see the image of them there with you like in the mirror, or is just
Yeah, I
mainly
do. I
just
do.
oh
I
wow.
do. Yeah, I do. Because while looking in the rearview mirror, I can see a man back there sitting in the seat. Now, not all of them, because it's like we had one in Brenda's car. The first time I didn't see him; he was hiding, but I was getting, you know, marks by him. And
Wow.
the last one that we had, now I did see that one,
Hmm.
and he started out as a normal, then he got a little bit taller, then all of a sudden he was huge. Like I was like, I had to look down like this in the mirror to look. I was like, well, damn.
Oh, he
That's
done
a
creeped
really
up on
bad
you.
energy in our car. That
Yeah.
is bad. I mean, if he gets bigger and bigger, like he's trying to bow up at me, yeah, that's not good.
That's time to get the heads when he bows up at you. Like, come on, come on.
Yeah. It sounds like tricksters to me.
But I mean, if y'all watch that video at 7 minutes 25 seconds, when through the veil was throwing salt in the front seat, you can hear. "Rrr."
I heard it.
I mean,
I
yeah.
put my headphones on when I got them because I couldn't hear him like through the computer. But once you
Mhm.
put something on both ears and you like kind of hold them, I heard that it was. You know what it sounded like? Kind of me like a car trying to start.
Right, right. And when the car
Like that.
started, though,
It was guttural. That's what I got.
yeah,
It was guttural. Like it was like somebody in pain or something.
he was
Wow.
pissed off because he got salt thrown at him.
I bet he was.
Oh
Shoot,
wow.
nobody likes salt.
Is that true? Is that true with salt? It has to be blessed for you to use it.
And I believe it is blessed. Nicole does that, so that would be more of her question
All right.
because she has that kind of stuff.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
be
All
back.
right.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
there he
gonna go use
is.
the bathroom real quick, but
You need
um,
to tell me,
Go
sir,
ahead,
when you're
Cole. Go
leaving.
use
You
the
just don't
bathroom,
walk
Cole.
out.
When you use the bathroom, I want to grab me some coffee.
yeah, there you go. We could take a break. There you
Go to the
go.
bathroom, I get coffee.
Okay. Okay.
You go back
Got
and
you.
get
We'll be
coffee.
back.
It is now the Jack Show. Welcome,
That's
everybody.
right. Off of you, Jax.
Jack
I'll be
Show.
back.
Thank you. Thank you. It is now my show, people. Because you know what? I can do it right. That's right. Billy had to go get him some coffee. Eli had to go use the girls' room. So now it's my show. So, how's everybody doing out in YouTube land? Blackburn, how are you? Patty, bomb ass camera today. Ron, of course, I know how you're doing. Sam, I'm glad you got good gloves, buddy. I have some black disposable gloves. I use them to color my hair, but that's all I have other than winter gloves. Yes, Patty, I got you down. I got Eli pinned down for him to for you to interview him. I told him. He's like, I don't know. I'm like, you know what? You need to give Patty a date. So I got you one, sis. So basically, you'll have on you'll do Jason one week and then Eli the next week, Patty.
No, I didn't say come on. I said
Oh
awesome
crap! You're back. We're talking about you.
for a little bit. Someone's in the bathroom. Damn it. Sam.
I
Let
can't quit. I
other
can't
people
keep
watching.
talking about you.
Okay, Sam. Awesome. But like I was saying, guys, like I mean, uh, for me going to a haunted location. It's more like just the feeling of it. You know what I mean? Just the memories of the people that used to live there. You know what I mean? And
It is.
I
It is,
mean,
and they may think that their house looks exactly the way it looks when they were alive.
they did. I mean,
I mean, I would hope I would,
yeah. Well, it is. I mean, at the
with a
same
better
time, it's
roof.
just like, do they have any leftover memories that they want to share with us? I mean,
If they're
something.
still there, I
Yep,
imagine.
exactly. When some part of it. So yeah. Um,
Then you got some people coming up in their houses taking stuff.
yep, exactly.
That's
They do.
wrong.
They do, and you know what? Like, no matter like the spirit box, some spirit boxes only have a certain kind of
There's 900
yeah,
program words in the
yeah,
necrophonic, and
yeah.
I'm sorry, just because you hear it say yes does not mean crap.
No, you don't. You don't.
Unless you audibly get that down and get it in signature and writing,
Hmm.
which you'll never get unless you can
No,
scry, which not a lot of people do.
no.
It's not going to happen. I mean, look, rule number one, I found out this a long time ago when I first started YouTube years ago, saying you never take anything from a property
Nope.
because that spirit could be attached to said thing.
Thank you,
Oh,
Blackburn.
thanks, Blackburn. You're awesome. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
stepping back. I got you.
I'm gonna be like when he comes up. I'm gonna be like, oh my god.
Damn, can't talk about Billy no more. He's back.
Oh,
No,
we're just
it's true. I mean, you go in some of these places, and yes, the stuff may look like dog crap to us. It may look like it's not even worth fixing, but to them, it's still their
My
possessions, and
bad.
welcome back.
they can be like cling to that possession. Like I do know that everybody has one favorite thing and a few favorite things in their house. Like mine are all my angels, and if when I
That's it,
pass,
man. That's
if
fine.
my house looks like disarray, if someone moves my angels, guess what? I'm gonna haunt that ass until they bring it back. That's my shit. In life and in death, it's still my shit. To me, you're coming in, you're thieving, you're being a burglar, you're stealing my shit.
Ron, all I'm gonna say is mi casa's tu casa.
Mi casa su casa.
Shit.
Ron, when am I gonna go and move stuff? Ron, Ron, we have to talk, okay?
So,
You don't want to live
really,
there.
tell the story about that mirror behind you.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, this mirror has been here for many, many years. Long
Kind of looks like
time.
mine, but mine's a long ways, not in
Predator
size.
destruction. Just kidding.
Shit.
Now, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Behind this mirror is a hole in the wall where they used to have like a heat stove.
Oh
That
yeah, yeah, yeah.
way, yeah, that's why that mirror's here anyway. That's covered that big old hole behind it.
Hey, David and Wolfie, how's it going, dude?
Hey,
I
David
love his
Wolfie.
videos. You got to check out his
He
videos
says Ron hates
Patty,
about
toilet
his
paper. Oh,
that
about his yeah, about
honey,
his
if
pets and
you,
stuff like that.
I,
So
I am available on the weekend.
I am,
Um,
brother.
so let me know what weekend's available. I sorry didn't get back with you, but I will be interested on the weekend.
Yeah. So now I mean, like, how probably long do you think that mirror's been there in the family?
I don't know. It's been since I was a baby.
Wow. Do you know any stories to it? I mean, I'm pretty
No,
sure
I don't
you.
know. I mean, my parents' house is active. They do have spirits at his home. Because due to the land, there used to be it was an Indian war out here a long time ago. So the land's haunted, and the spirits are here. It came from the land.
I don't think every mirror is haunted, though. I don't think every mirror
Oh no,
has a
this mirror
story.
here's fine.
No,
I
no,
don't feel
no,
nothing from it.
No, but
no.
some people
It
think
looks
every
old.
single mirror is a portal.
No,
Every single
no,
mirror is
no,
haunted.
it's
No,
Some
not.
people
No.
think that, though.
No, I
Some
just think
people
it.
think
I
that.
just think it looks old. That's it.
It is a very old
Oh,
mirror.
like you.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. I like old mirrors like that, and it felt like that. It was old from your family and everything.
I can't hang mine in the house. The kids are afraid of it, so
Yep, I
they'll put
am.
a sheet over it. They'll put a sheet over it. I'm like, why are you guys putting a sheet over my mirror? Because we've seen stuff in it, Mom. What? It ain't bothering you? You can't get out? Don't worry about it.
It's just where to make my coffee because I have to make sure it's sweet like you are.
Oh, shit.
Even exaggerated.
He say sweet like you. I know you
shit.
telling a lie.
That motherfucker sour as hell, y'all.
Yeah.
Shit.
I am Brenda. Damn, let's get back to paranormal.
Shit. That going sideways. Sideways.
Sideways, get it?
Sideways. Hey, Christina.
So, hey, Christina, what's going
Hi,
on?
Christina Bale.
So, can you let us know about more of the locations you've been doing? I want to know about the car that you investigated with Brenda and Val. Remember, we seen that spirit. I seen something flee from that back of that seat.
Okay, now the car came from Little Washington when we were doing the Black Bear investigation. I don't know how he got in the car or where he came from. Eli, what are
See how
you
we do
doing?
you? He told me he was going to do that, Billy.
Okay, so that came from Black Bear investigation that we done.
Mhm.
So that's why I'm thinking, this Blackbeard, was he into satanic? Because that's not what he's talking
Look,
because if we got something like that in our car just from going to the places where he walked around,
mhm.
that's not even at his ship where it's sunk at.
Right.
Everybody's talking about, oh, let's find his treasure. Go find that damn treasure because I'm telling you, it's gonna come with something. It's probably hurt you.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I mean,
Honestly,
you feel,
dude, because we just did a paranormal investigation, and he saw what was in our car. Inside her car.
seen that. It was
You
it
know,
was crazy.
he was really evil, dude. I got all kind of marks on me from that damn thing in one night.
Do you
So
know the
did Brenda?
story?
Huh?
Do you know the story to him? Why he was in the car? Did he follow you?
Well, I mean, everybody read about Blackbeard stories, where he set his beard on fire, where it's smoky, and making him look scary. That's why everybody bowed down to him when they took over the ship because nobody won't mess with Blackbeard.
Wow.
It was just something neat, and I want to do part 2 as well. But that's a good ways to get to the ship where it sunk at.
I mean, before Blackbeard, I mean, he would do his pirating stuff, but then when he became a privateer, he was still just as bad. He would still go take ships in the Queen's name, but still he'd take the loot and not take it back to where it's supposed to go. So that's why he was feared so much because look, you came across Blackbeard and one or two things are going to happen.
And you got to think about all the pirates he's killed in the way to get that gold, and family.
But now I could be wrong, guys, because according to stories that I've been reading about Blackbeard, he actually did much killing. Now he did kill the people on his ship that he held as victim or whatever they held back in the old days. Now, as for pirates, he did never kill pirates until the battle took place. Where he lost his head.
He also killed everybody on his ship because they knew where the bounty was.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I say dead men tell no tales.
Mm-hmm.
They knew. Well, he needed help to bury it, so he was thinking in his head, well, if they seen where I buried it, they could come back and get it at any time. Figured, look, dead men tell no tales. It's true. They weren't going to be able to go back and get it if he killed them all, and the only ones that knew where it was were those people on his ship at that time. I mean, he was feared. He was feared a lot. He was feared.
That's a good question because it's a good drive from here. I mean, we're gonna have some days off just to get out there and do it because we gotta leave early that day.
I just seen something like I was, you know how you have a little crease like that in your curtains, and you know how
Mm-hmm.
someone passes by. I seen someone just like pass by, like run
Whose
by.
curtains?
You got
Mine, mine.
is it
Oh,
small or big?
yours. I'm like, I ain't got no
It
curtains over
was
here, boy.
it was small. It was like
We already know who it is.
I don't know, dude.
I try to tell him this all the time.
Eli, get a bear, put her in the bear.
Anything, bear, doll, don't matter.
No matter what it is.
Okay.
A burrito,
I'm
shit. I
serious.
don't know. We don't eat
You
it.
got to get her to agree to go to the bear and stay within the bear, and just keep her with you and say your room all the time. So that
If
she,
it freaks you out that bad, where
this
you're
yeah, put
losing
her in the living
sleep
room.
over, if you
Well, you go to Goodwill. Shit.
put the bear
If
outside the
you
door when you
already
go to
locked
sleep at
me
night.
anyway.
I'll be the hawk. Shoot.
But it's gonna follow you everywhere you go. It's gonna follow you,
It doesn't bug me. It doesn't bug me at all.
and that necessarily may not be that person. It could be somebody else. It could be somebody else. Just
It could be. I mean, I haven't seen it, so I don't know what it is yet.
usually
I
the
know.
curtains behind him. I see stuff, but he's got that green screen, so I can't see
Do you
nothing.
want to see if we can try it again?
Well, what did you say to the computer screen?
No, it was like what the curtains are, and you know someone just goes like
Oh, you're turned around. Okay. So you're looking at your curtains right
Okay.
now.
yeah
Okay, so your curtains aren't behind you like normally. Just your
yeah
closet. Okay,
yeah.
got you. Because I was like, oh, wait a minute, you're turned around.
It doesn't scare me though, man.
It shouldn't.
Yeah,
Don't
don't
think
let
that
it scare
anything
you.
there is gonna hurt you. I think it's just they're looking out for you is what they are.
Yeah. So haunted forest. Like, have you ever? You probably been to a haunted forest because I know you go um um let's call it sorry hunting with Brenda and stuff like that. You know, Bigfoot hunting.
Mhm.
But at night, do you see a lot of spirits more than Bigfoots, or I mean, in your own
I mean, now
way?
it's now sometimes I can see spirits during the daytime. Depends on how their energy is.
Mhm.
But the best time for me to see them is usually around sunset and night. I seen them a lot more. Like just for where I work at. I
Yes,
was
he
cutting
does, Ron.
cemetery. I was cutting cemetery today, and while I was doing my weed and around the tombstones, and I saw someone in a black suit just standing by the tree. I looked up, was like, "Oh, okay, I know who that is." Continue on.
But it makes you think, who are they, and why are they stuck there? Do they need any help? What kind of story, like they're trying to tell you or show you, like
Eli. I've been doing this stuff for over a year, man. A year, since October of last year. And sometimes I can get the best communication of spirits, and sometimes they look at you like you're a fool. I'm serious. I'm doing this home reading, for people online, and I can't say it's going to work every time I go live because some spirits just look at you like I ain't talking to you.
right?
I mean, they have. I mean, that's just their way of their way of dealing with things. I
Mhm.
mean,
hmm
he'd be like, "Look, I
This,
don't want to talk to nobody. I meant nobody."
hmm Maybe they died confused. Maybe they died where they don't want to talk to nobody because they were isolated. They isolated
mhm.
themselves, in their lives.
I mean, I would hope that if I die for you all, for you two, which I will because I'm a lot older than you, especially a lot older than you, Hawk. But
Shit.
but
Oh, with that bald head. Shit.
before I move on to this, Patty's son, Sean, found out it was my
Mhm.
birthday the other day. He goes, "What's Shaq's now 40?" I said, "Bless you, my son. Bless you. Bless you." So
If
when
anyone
you
wants an
die,
interview, let us
when
know.
you die, I'm gonna hope someone that remembers me says, "Hi, Jax. Hey, I see you. Hello." I don't want to be the one spirit sitting there going, "Now I know these motherfuckers can see me. I know they can. Why they're not talking to me? Look, when we die, we're gonna know a lot of things we didn't know before. And being as he would, Brand, he would. Thanks, Vegas. If if in if
Happy
in
birthday.
turn you're a spirit and someone doesn't say anything to you and you know someone can talk to you, aren't you gonna feel a little? I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Hmm.
So, Billy, let me ask you a question. Are you looking more into um your gifts, like to reopen more, or are you kind of like holding that back a little bit?
I want to open up more. That's another reason why I'm doing this as well, helping people out because I know I can do it. But this also is making me stronger than what I am now because I do
For
have
that.
faith now. I know I can see them. I can talk to them as long as they talk back to me, at least confirm they are.
Mm-hmm.
So far, the past two lives I've done, it has been amazing. For Double D, you, Jax,
Mm-hmm.
Emmys was good the other night. Emmys was real
yeah,
good.
PJ. Yeah. Oh man, what's her channel now? I don't want to say it
PDX,
wrong.
PDX.
PDX. That was amazing, amazing reading. It really was. I
Everybody
really
helped with
enjoyed
that
that.
one. Everybody helped with that
Yeah.
one. That's
Now,
for sure.
now talk about more like your gifts opening and everything. Like, what's your worstest fear about it, if you have one?
I don't think I have any fear, man. Obviously, if I deal with something worse than what I have been dealing with, because lately we've been dealing with a lot of chaos um, inside a car at a person's house, and then the one I saw, when I was living, at other house, and if I get something stronger than that, I don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah. Um, have you thought about how to deal with it? And when it does come, the gifts does get
Mm,
stronger.
it's something you got to practice with, man. I really haven't tried to mess with it unless I had
Have you
to. I
have
don't
you
look
kind
for
of
the.
researched it? I mean, like a lot of people find people that you know go through gifts like that, and they talk to them, and it's kind of hard to open up now these days because a lot of people can be like,
Mhm.
okay, like, do you feel like it's hard to open up to other people about it?
No,
Hey,
I don't have a
James.
hard time. Anybody have any questions about anything? I'll try the best I can to help them out.
It's
Um,
okay.
but
This is a
I
question.
have people come to me asking me, they want me to help them see spirits, but it's hard to do that when you don't see them now.
Mm,
It's hard to explain because I do have people asking me they want to see spirits, but I mean I've been seeing spirits since I was a kid.
Let me ask you a question. Does stress bring it on a little bit more heavier when you're stressed out?
Usually, if I'm really stressed out, I don't do anything because they can feed
Okay.
off of the bad stuff, or
So so
they
you
can feed off of that.
so you can actually shut it down, right? Because you're thinking about something else. It's just like when someone has pain and you're thinking about something else, you're not hurting. Does that work
Right.
like that in that way?
I think it. Hold on. Repeat that again.
I don't think you can turn it off, Eli. Like if you're thinking about something else, you don't see it. I don't think that people like Vale, like Billy, like me that can see them can turn it off. Either we don't see them or we do see them.
Oh, no, 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 dude! I'm telling you, I can try to turn it off when I'm at work, but I
It's
still see them.
hard. It's
They
hard.
when they want to be known they're there, they're gonna make themselves known they're there with you. I've seen
It's
them in the shop where I work at. I have seen them in the truck, um, especially graveyard. But
I mean, if you could turn them off, could you imagine how much life easier it would be if you could just turn it off?
How
So
does
one
it?
day, yeah, I'm not going to look at ghosts. I'm not
Yeah,
going to see spirits.
but how does it impact your life?
it'd be kind of weird a day of not seeing ghosts.
Thank you, Sam.
Serious, because you get so used to seeing them, they're like us. To me, they're like us.
Well, yeah, they are.
Jax, I'm sure you see them. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
they're not here no more with us in the physical body, but their
right.
spirits are
They're
always
still with us.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry for the questions. I'm just trying to better understand. Maybe because one day you might run into a friend and you might have those answers, and some we don't think about when you see spirits, or you hear them, or you smell them, or you feel them on you, or the heaviness, and like at least these questions whenever someone does come at you, and ask you that. Hey, Patty,
Hey,
what's up?
Patty.
So I'm sorry for the hard questions. I'm just curious.
No,
These
no,
are
it's
hard
not hard,
questions.
man. No, I didn't quite get it. I misunderstood it. That was my
Oh,
apology.
okay.
I bitch wish Vale
No,
wish she could turn hers off so she didn't have to hear those Mexicans sing Christmas songs. Mm-hmm.
She
oh,
liking it.
I would love to hear that.
You know what? Just one time to hear what she hears would be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Just say, Vale,
Cause
I heard them.
I don't hear spirits all the time. So if you
Me
guys ever
either.
wondering, if you guys ever wonder, well, how do you know this when I'm on the live stream? Because I'm going by what I'm seeing up here. I get
Mm-hmm.
like visions.
Mm-hmm. It does. It does. Sometimes I know for some people headaches come sometimes when they see something they don't want to see, but they do it. The headaches
It's
come.
very sometimes it depends on the energy is very draining.
Yep.
Um I tried to contact the cold case that we did like what 4 or 5 months ago to
Something like that.
that manager that got
Uh-huh.
killed. Yeah, so you saw how red my face was because I was just so drained out trying to he was using my energy trying to contact with us, communicate with us.
It wasn't easy.
I bet.
That was a tough one.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I know a lot of people say that. I seen something on YouTube one time and they said that you can practice to see spirits or be a medium and stuff. Is that, do you think that's true, or you think that's? I mean, for some people, I don't know.
I, I don't want to say it's true or not true because I can't say what people can do or see, but I just have a hard time believing that somebody who don't see spirits say I can see spirits now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not possible because it could be possible.
anything's possible. Yep.
I
Um.
mean, but that's a really hard to open up that third eye to see spirits like we do.
That's true. That's true. I mean, anything's possible. It's just like the spiritual realm is so different to other people. When they pass, they see it a whole different than other people can.
Yeah.
I
Like,
mean,
can I see portals? No, I don't see portals. I had never seen one. I can't see stuff like that. But now, one thing I will say, like Saint Barnabas,
hey PPR.
Nicole found APPR. In a way, Saint Barnabas say it's a portal. That that's what through the veil found. There is a portal out there, so that's why it could be so active out there when we go out there sometimes.
Yeah. So what do you think about churches? Like, do you think they have? I mean, I know they have energies. Yeah, I know that. But do you think that because it was such a safe haven for so many people in decades, years, like now it's condemned? Do you think all that energy stays in the church, or you think some of it passes on?
It could. One thing about church, man, um, I'm not going to say that it will lose its Christianity that was in there before, but I do believe that the negative spirits could take over because you imagine how many sins that people are forgiven every day in that church, or they get saved from whatever kind of bad stuff they've done. What came out of them?
Yeah,
I don't know. I
exactly.
mean, that's just guessing. That's guess. I mean,
We all don't know. We all
we
don't
don't know.
know when we pass. Mine was different. Man,
Mm.
I never seen a church that was, you know, that echoed a minute ago. But anyway, so I never witnessed anything about a church or anything about. I just know that how it feels to be a spirit in a location, or in different locations. But
The,
other than, go ahead. Sorry.
the only thing I have ever seen in church, now this was years ago. Now I was a teenager when I seen this, and the preacher was preaching from the Bible, and I was watching him. And while the Bible was open, there was a really, really, really bright light coming from the Bible, which I think that's from from heaven, like the Spirit of God or whatever. And his whole entire body was covered in light. That was from that Bible. So that was really unique. I was like, I had never seen light that bright.
Well, hold on a second, Sam. I'm sorry about that. I was trying to mod you, and I accidentally timed you out. I untimed you out, so I apologize about that. You could text whenever you're ready.
Dick.
Dick, Eli.
It was an accident.
Better go put some gloves on for that boy.
So,
Least you could do. Dick.
I wasn't even
Dick move, Eli. Dick move.
You know what? I've been so scatterbrained lately. Some of the Disney plays and
Lately?
I'm moving to, and I was just like, shut the fuck up.
Lately?
Hey, show that. Hey, show the card. Show the card. No, don't do it. Do it.
He says
Show
it every single time.
Show the card.
I'm showing the card, people. He likes me to show the card because he thinks I'm a tyrant because I keep the money Jason makes. Now, look, my fellow people out there, understand this. Jason is on Amazon, okay? From the time he comes home, like at 9 till about midnight. His wish list is the size of Texas, California, Arizona, all the way up to Alaska put together. He's got all these wish list things, and it's really easy for him to go,
Thank you, Dave.
"Oop, I bought it. It was only $5, but I bought 40 of them." See, I buy him stuff off his wish list.
Okay,
Sometimes
we don't want
I
to hear
gotta
about
go
no
through
more.
it.
Let's get back into
So stop telling me to show the card because I explain this every single damn time.
Show the fucking card. People are gonna leave.
Next time I'm gonna show him your card that I have.
Oh, yeah. She's gonna take it from me.
How'd you get that? Like she stole it from me?
Shut the fuck up.
What?
Get Eli pocket pussy.
Oh, I know, right? Billy, we'd never get him on the computer. He'd be so busy all day.
Yeah.
So
It
yeah.
won't complain.
Look, and then our phones be quiet. Like,
Yeah,
oh
you're like,
shit.
Instead, it
What's
won't
going on?
complain.
Look.
Don't put that
Scatterbrained
shit on
to the
us, bruh.
Hawk.
Don't put that shit on us, bruh, that we
Because of
complain. Don't put that shit on us.
Does anyone have disposable glove? Oh, I
I
wouldn't
your
want about
guest
that.
name. May I ask who the next gentleman is?
Like, can I resend your guest name?
Oh yeah, he is who now. He is who shall not be named.
Yes.
Hawk Paranormal.
Yes. Okay, so let's get back to what we're talking about. So,
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
So going back to churches, so Hawk and what? Oh, okay. Never mind. Brenda was saying Hawk Paranormal EST. That's long.
Yeah, I didn't put my full name. I didn't put the full name up here. I just put Hawk Paranormal.
Okay, I did put a link out there, guys, if you want to go follow him. So,
Thank you.
Billy.
Yes.
Maybe, just maybe, Eli might think about putting my name on his channel. Psst, don't tell nobody though. I ain't gonna tell nobody else. Y'all heard it here. I ain't gonna tell nobody else.
she's gonna give me the big channels.
Hey,
trying.
Eli.
Lord knows I'm trying.
You should. Eli, you should. How much hell you give Jax all through the day and night?
That's rough.
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm the one that gets taken advantage of, not you, Eli.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
Hey,
call this person.
do your motherfucking job, bitch.
No, he told me call Billy. I said I did call Billy. He goes. I called him. He didn't. I
He
watched him
doesn't
don't pick up for me
He doesn't pick up for me.
because
like,
you give him the
I
F
do
button
pick
too
up,
much.
Eli. I've been busy, brother.
Me too. Not till
You call
tonight.
me. You call me when I just got the daggone shower, and then I had to
Whoa,
help
you could
family
from the
member.
camera.
Oh,
Brenda. I could
just one more thing.
Dude,
My mom-
I would have sold you on Pornhub.
One more thing.
hell.
My mama called.
No.
My mama called today. Billy, my mama called today. She wants to know where her face is on the intro. She goes, "Damn, that Eli took my face off." I said, "Ooh, tell her."
Oh shit! Oh,
We will
I am
fix
sorry,
that.
I will fix that. That was my mistake.
She says, "You tell those boys I'm giving a timely fashion to get that fixed." I said, "All right, mama, I'll tell them." Oh, thank you, Thunder. Thank you. I'm sweet.
Are you really
You're
upset?
like
Oh,
Stalin.
man, I
You're like
did.
Stalin.
Okay. Now all those knickknacks your mom has, do they have a story behind them, or are they given by family heirlooms?
What are you talking about, churches?
Yeah,
No, all
like
the
all the
stuff on
stuff in
like
the back.
Mama's wall there.
Yeah,
Oh man, this stuff that Mama collect over the
you're right.
years.
That sounds like what he's trying to do.
Welcome to Wendy's. Can we take your interview? Can we take your order today? No,
Oh,
sorry, we don't have
But
any
anyway,
hamburgers. No,
look,
sorry, we don't have any
okay,
frosties.
okay. Now going back to churches, are they all haunted? No, I don't believe they're all haunted at all.
not everything.
I just think I really don't know how it gets haunted unless people go in there and do satanic or some kind of rituals or something like that. That's when I think the really bad juju start coming in the churches when people are doing stuff like that because it's abandoned.
Like churches that get abandoned. Yeah, I think that's
Mhm.
or maybe there's a lot of these small churches that do a lot of funerals,
Yep.
and there's always something
That's true
there.
too.
I mean,
That's
those
very
country,
possible.
those little
Mhm.
country churches like back in the country, and they fit like 50
Mhm.
people. Those are the most ones that have the most thing in. Like you go back to like the small towns, like rural towns, and they have little churches there that maybe fit 25, 30 people in, and that's where everybody goes and is seen for their for funerals. I mean, I'm
Mhm.
sure a lot of spirits, but I don't know. But then, I mean, like, I'm still on the whole thing. And I was talking to Eli about this the other day. We were talking about the other day. We were getting on the God thing. And I said, so if our body essentially is just a glove, and that's what it is, it just holds our soul, we're not
Mhm.
there anyway. That's just for
Mhm.
people to say goodbye to. We've left. We
Mhm.
know we're gone, but it's for the people that didn't get to say their last goodbyes. That's what those people. That's what funerals are for.
Yep, I think so.
But I really
But I
do
don't think
believe
we're in. I don't think we're there when it happens, though.
it's we may. It depends on if we're the closest one that the most. You know what I'm saying? We all have that one favorite family member that we adore, that we love more than anything else inside this world.
See you, Brenda. Thanks for coming
It's
by.
very possible that they're with us.
Bye, Brent. Cici, love
But
you.
I'm not saying they are because I haven't looked around when I was at a funeral. See if I see anybody that's ninging around. That's my
Right.
family.
Mhm.
So that's just a guess. I'm not saying they are. So please don't say I am because I'm not because I'm guessing. Because
See, now I got a whole new
they are
thing. What if
around
you got to?
us.
What if you have to have a separate pew for all the people that died before those people, for the spirits to come to the funeral? Do you ever notice empty chairs up front and nobody sits in them?
I have.
I know you
Just
do,
saying.
Sam. Hey,
Just
no,
saying.
no, no
All right,
glove,
all
no
right, Brenda.
love. Mhm.
I've seen people in funerals. All the rows behind are empty, but nobody sits in the front pews. Why is that?
Maybe it's
Well,
reserved
Makes
for the
sense.
dead. I just
Hey,
don't know.
um,
for people like
Hey, you
us,
never
if we were to go
know.
to a
You never
funeral, we'd have
know.
to have that, Billy. We'd have to have that. So you're sitting on my grandmama. Can you get up?
someone could have died there, heart attack, and someone sitting on them.
You never know.
Hey, hey, look. No, actually, I've been in North Carolina my whole life.
Your whole life.
Your
I've been in
My
so
whole
whole
many
life.
states I can't even count them all.
Now, Hawk sound like he's from Georgia.
Georgia.
Oh, Georgia. The song. Never mind.
Don't you start singing Georgia song.
I like
Don't
this
start
song.
singing it. Don't start singing it Gladys Knight.
Hey, I'm gonna hop on that late night train to
Train.
Georgia.
Yeah, I knew it.
I
I see.
love
That's why I
this
said.
song.
I said, don't get him started, Gladys Knight.
Turn off the light. Oh shit. Sorry, guys. I just have to have a
We just
laugh.
got sidetracked real quick. We turn off the lights.
What is that one underneath? Oh shit. I just want to know. I just want to see all the
He went from Gladys Knight to Neil Diamond.
Remember, Sam? No glove, no love.
That is true, Sam. No glove, no love. That is true.
Hey, at least you're showing us some love tonight.
You
Thank
heard it here first.
you.
Glove, no
Okay,
love.
so let's see a question. Okay, let's say I would have died, right? And let's say I'm drinking this nice Gatorade, right? Like, and I died, and I was enjoying it. Am I always gonna be constantly dying, drinking, trying, drinking, or am I attached to the bottle?
I don't think you. I don't think so, man. I think the ones now, Eli. I'm guessing this stuff now, so I don't. I'm not saying I'm right on this. I think something that tragically happened, like a murder took place, or something like that, I think they can relive it every day. Now
Well,
that's a
how,
guess. Just
what
like
I
the House of Pain. Just like the House
Mhm.
of Pain. You guys see that video, you see how
Mhm.
active that place was. I even got
Yep.
pictures proof of the father, the grandma, the daughter.
Yeah.
Mother.
That's solid evidence, guys, that how active this house is. And part two was a awesome investigation.
Hmm. But that was a lot of tragedy there. So I mean,
It was.
Thanks,
It
Mikey
was.
Mike.
Now, like I said,
hey, Spike
I'm not
Mike.
going by the
Off in the
fact.
UK.
Mhm. Um, I'm guessing, but why would that whole family still be there? Knowing they got killed by
I
the
don't
grandma,
think the
the
daughters are there
father.
anymore. I don't like I told you before. I don't think the daughters are there anymore. I think that that is the grandmothers and mothers and the fathers' personal hell.
Yep. Yep. And
I
you
think the
Right,
and
dog.
you
but
see
I
it.
got
hold on.
all the I don't think the daughters are there though. I don't. I think
Look, look,
they've
look,
gone.
look, look.
I taught her all that,
Cece,
so who knows?
Cece,
Yes.
got something to show you.
I died and came back, so I know.
Hold on. 'Cause if you look right here, y'all, I don't know how good my camera's gonna pick this up. That's that little
Hold on.
girl.
And put that on there. Hold on. Hold on. What's up,
Yeah, I know.
Dog Gamer?
Okay, well let me run you by this
You
then.
can see her. You can see her
Hey
hair,
kitten.
her clothes that she used to wear back then.
But dude, that's her own personal hell, dude.
Okay, okay. Well let me run it. Let me run it by this way. Even though there's
Okay.
not a lot of history on that house, what if that's a different child?
Yeah, maybe.
Now,
Maybe it's
okay.
not.
Now, far as
Maybe
I
it's
know,
an older one.
far as I know, one of the paranormal investigators actually looked this house up. Now, I ain't talking about the one I've been with. This is another one.
Mhm.
He said when he looked at the history, that was the only family that has ever lived in that house. Now, I don't know the facts. I don't know because
Right.
there's no blood, where they were killed, where the
Right.
father shot himself. And,
Right.
I don't see blood in this house, but obviously you can feel the heaviness in this home and what is happened. You definitely tell this off. This house is very off.
It's really off.
Yeah.
And I would then I guess a lot of yeah, I would think for my how I look at it that those little girls were released from that prison because that was their prison. That
Can
was
I?
their internal hell every single
Yep.
day.
But can
What's
I
up,
say
Josh?
something? Hey,
No,
Josh, what's going on?
you may
Dude, look,
not.
look. What is
It
my
can,
opinion? I know. I mean, God showed me this. Look, like I said earlier, people, those poor things ain't there anymore. It's a spirit that's not right is mimicking that. You know what I mean? So they could torment people that
Maybe.
once lived there,
and
and the people that cause harm to them. Actually, they're mimicking the kids, so they can get to them.
but maybe
Mm,
guys, because hold on now. Reason why I say this for because the closet. They don't like you in that closet because that's
no,
where
they don't.
things took that's where things took place at where they're
Yeah.
being molested.
Yeah.
Now, if you go to the hallway, you hear a little boy
Yes.
say in the light. Now that was amazing. I know there was a little boy there involved, but come find out there was a little boy involved as well.
Yeah, I remember you told me that. You said he said in the
Hmm.
light. Yeah.
That was solid proof of that's solid evidence that I haven't gotten in a long time
The place
because
is a very sad place.
Yes.
I had my little sensor light set up. He said in the light. I was like,
Hmm.
I got
Wow.
3 lights set up around me. He says, see, and then light popped on.
I would hope that maybe like Eli's right, a part of maybe
They're
there
not
are other
there.
spirits reliving the shells because how horrible it would be to for those
That's
children to be
fine.
taken out and then them have to live there and be around
I'm
those
not
people that
Billy.
hurt them.
Those kids are not there. It's
And
something evil
It's
mimicking.
you
I
know,
don't think it's I think it's something else.
Gone. The kids are gone.
and see, in part one, we got side twisted from the story because part
Hmm.
one we did not know the full story. Come find out, the grandma was all involved in this shit. And yes, the father had done some bad shit too. He shouldn't have done what he done
No, but the grandmother
because I
orchestrated it.
reckon because I reckon he didn't know what to do back then. That's what I'm
Mm.
assuming. So he
It was
killed. He
done to
killed his
him.
children.
Mhm.
He killed his kid. I think it was the son that he killed, and he killed himself.
Wow.
Ooh, that's a possibility.
But you think about it, like it's
But,
just like
but
it's just like the Manson murders, right? I mean, why would God give the Manson guy pleasure from reliving that murder for his satisfaction?
Manson never killed anybody.
Mm-hmm.
He
Oh,
never killed anybody.
I
His
know.
his people did it for him.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, though. Why would God give him the
yeah,
satisfaction of doing that?
I don't know, Eli, because I don't know why. You know, all my life, we were all the church going. All the church people going, and everybody says, when your soul leaves the body, we wake up to the pearly gates, in heaven. But then when we're doing what we're doing, you have this is what I found out now. Like we have a choice to go to the light, or you stay down here till till the Lord comes back, and
Mm-hmm.
then we all resurrect to heaven. And
Yes, but I mean,
now,
there's what I was showing. There's certain places in hell and down there that there's chambers
mm,
down there you're thrown into. You can see everybody's emotions, how they died, how they lived. I mean, they're being tortured because they torture people in life. I mean, I know this because I've seen every chamber of people where some grandmothers were wrong to their grandkids, and that grandmother was tortured by their own grandkids, but they were not their grandkids; they were the evil spirits. Remember that. I mean, I know this. I've seen this. But
Maybe to look like, to mimic
yep,
what they look like, so
yeah,
she would pay for what she
yep,
did.
yep.
that's true. It's just like what Satan can mimic anybody.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? He can, and
Yeah.
so can his. I'm not going to say his
No.
chaos or demons because what
No.
I've seen, demons really do have long fingers, just like you see in movies.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen some with the horns. I have seen some with this hair, like long hair.
Mm-hmm.
That's so yeah. Those long fingers are true about the demons because I've seen them in my own eyes.
Well, I tell you this. There was one that looked like a horse. There was one that looked like
I
um
haven't seen that yet. I don't
elongated
want to see
nose
that damn thing. To be
No,
with
honest
I
with
won't
you,
see that
Eli.
thing.
the horns go up
I
like
will
that.
pass.
Like a
So I
ram?
mean, yeah, they go like that, not
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
And I mean,
you know,
I could tell you so much, but I'm not. But yeah, so I mean, like it's crazy. Like I mean, it's just the memories of them doing these awful things to people. You know what I mean? I didn't see no famous people like Michael Jordan or whoever died. Like I didn't see any of them. I just seen, I just seen what people done and why
you see
people were
Michael
in
Jackson.
those.
Well,
I
you know
didn't,
what?
I didn't see
That
them.
doesn't really make it.
No.
So if you say you don't see, when you die, you're not famous
Okay,
anymore.
cool. No, you're not. You know what?
Mm-mm.
There was
So
this.
maybe that's why you don't see famous people, because they're not. You die, you're not famous anymore. I mean,
No, you're not.
you're not. You're just that
Yeah,
person,
you know
not a
what?
person.
And I'm gonna be honest with you guys too. I know they say I don't care. Like you were 100 years old when you die, you're supposed to be back in your 20s or
No,
30s.
no, no,
That's
no.
not true
No,
because I have seen babies, I have seen toddlers, I have seen elder people and
and
younger
they still
adults.
look the same.
They
They
do.
look the same as when we pass.
Yep.
If
Look.
you if you can't talk,
Mhm.
they're not gonna talk to you. If they can't hear you, you better learn some sign language
Okay, you
because
better learn
I
something.
have
Like,
experienced that too.
Mm,
I have not seen that, but I have experienced Vale. Have seen that with the girl that's in that home as well because she can't hear,
mm,
so she does sign language and mm,
I know a few signs, but that's it. I don't know enough to speak to a spirit in silent. I mean, I guess it would help to learn the alphabet, but I mean, I know the alphabet somewhat, but you don't think of that when you go into places where these people deaf or they blind, or you don't really know what their history is when you go into a whole old house and you hear things. You don't
mhm.
know if the man or woman lived there were blind or deaf. You
right.
don't know. I mean, that's not something that's readily available to people. Oh, by the way, the people lived here, they were blind. Unless you know the backstory in the house, and
There
not
was
all the time you get the backstory on a house.
I was taken to this place, right? And when I was going, I was taken to this place, and so there's this black guy and this small white girl. They were always there was a big old garage, and there was this guy. He was just working there, checking the machines or whatever. I don't know what that meant, but he would go in there and look at these people, and they're just constantly walking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And through the whole time, I was just like, what does that mean? Well, they're just going back and forth in the garage, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm like, what is that?
And
Like,
they weren't talking; they were just going back and forth doing. Maybe that was
like,
residual.
yeah, maybe. And I see a lot of stuff that I cannot speak of. That's the only tip I could tell y'all. But
You weren't supposed to tell half the stuff you told about. But people don't die and come back and have readily able to
no,
talk about
no,
stuff like you talk about, Eli. You talk about things that make people go, what?
it makes the environment there.
Yeah, I mean, it does make sense, Josh. It does. They grunts and stuff like that. They could be
They
wild
couldn't
because they
speak
probably
fully.
couldn't talk
Yeah.
anyway. They were,
Right.
you know,
And-
or if they can't hear,
Mhm.
you damn sure can't talk.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But you gotta think about it, Josh. I'm not saying everybody goes into a little torture thing, but maybe there's spirits left behind. Who knows? I never.
Well, when you go to places like Penhurst and you go to places like those kind of asylums, you're going to their hell on earth.
Yes.
These people there couldn't talk. They were thrown in there when their family were so embarrassed that they had a child like that. They were thrown there and they lived in the very worst conditions possible, on the floor, all bound up. I mean, skin and bones, and some of them only could grunt or make noises of this form of a communication. Some never got taught to speak.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So for them to communicate that way is a form of communication.
Exactly, Josh. And I mean, for me, it feels like some were tortured, but they knew not. They do not bad. They didn't know what was going on in their lives. I don't know if it's just someone mimicking them doing that, or it was them. I never really was a spirit, so I like fully spirit. I was just showing. I was just shown all this. I was shown what a spirit felt like. What
I
everything.
mean, yeah, you can go into an asylum and talking just like we are here. But if you've forgotten about him and treated poorly, you can go right back to not ever knowing how to speak at all.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that too.
Yeah, but you know what? You know how God says you got to be right by Him to enter His kingdom. That's true though. But for people like that, I mean, I don't know. I know what I was never in a situation. I mean, to actually see them under the side and see
there's
them
special
blind.
places in hell for people like that.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean, who knows?
I do believe we all will be in heaven one day. Ones who's been saved and stuff like that, and believe in Him. But as for now, I think these spirits are freely roam to what they want to do until the day this world will end. Resurrection. That's when we all will go to heaven or hell and fight the battle with Satan.
I mean, it does make sense that a lot of people that have died are here with us. So maybe that's what their beliefs are, and they're just waiting.
He's coming.
Just like my parents, my
now,
mom especially, all her family's around her dad, her mom, and her two brothers. My aunt has been in a hospital for the past 4 months now.
Mm-hmm.
And she did die for about a few seconds, but they did get her back to life. But when Mama snapped the picture, you can see Grandpa beside her.
Wow.
So,
and you know what? That might have been her comfort to go to the side with him. And
well, yeah,
or maybe he was there to help. Maybe he was there to help take her back where he is.
It scared Mama. It did scare Mom because she was saying she was seeing her mom, her dad, her two brothers. So Mom was like, "Oh God, if she's seeing them, then she's about to go home." But no, she fought through it. They got her back to life, and she's doing pretty good from there.
Well, that was the understanding before when you were like at your worst and you saw a family member come, they were coming for you. That meant you weren't going to survive. But now it's changed in so many ways.
But she was telling the truth though, because Grandpa was there with her. I didn't see anybody else with her. I had to get somebody else.
Double D.
What's up, Donnie, my brother?
D,
But it
what's
does
up,
make
brother?
sense. I mean, you talk
Now,
to like grandparents at your grandparents' ages and stuff like that. And usually when they saw their husband or wife or whatever, they were coming to take them home in a sense. But now that we know more about spirits than we ever have, we just know maybe they're just there to comfort her, or
mhm.
it could be anything at this
um,
point. We really don't know.
I'm going to tell you this funny story real quick. To everybody who's listening. So my mom wanted me to take her to the cemetery to go talk to her brothers and her mom and dad. So that's what I did. And after all that was done, all of a sudden, my mama called. Well, we got to Bojangles
Hey,
because
Wally.
Hey, Wally.
we would get coffee together. So we were out there. I was at the cemetery for at least about 30, 45 minutes, being in contact with with my grandma and grandpa and her brothers. So I didn't record this session. I wish I did. And so mom, we got to Bojangles. Mama said, Billy. I was like, yes. My seat was all the way back. Now my mom was short. She can't even reach the pedals. So I was like, oh Lord, here we go. Because every time I go to Westview, I always get a spirit to follow me back. It never fails. So I went inside Mama's car to go talk to the spirit that has followed us home. And I already picked up from the beginning, this is a prankster ghost. I was like, okay. And I said, is this Uncle Junior inside the car? Yes. And the reason why he got in the car because he wanted to go to McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
Because my mom took him to McDonald's every time she saw him.
Wow.
He was like, "We going again?"
We are going to McDonald's. I said, Uncle Junior, you don't belong here. You need to go back to the cemetery with your family. So I had to take him back to the cemetery, lay him out the car, and it was good from there on out. Nothing else happened, but
He probably feels some type of way. He didn't get his McDonald's.
he wants some damn McDonald's.
Now,
Well, shit, you better check him for some McDonald's. I said, okay, we going there, we come and leave.
that makes me think about that guy that got murdered. He was the manager of Bojangles, right? That guy in the parking lot.
Yes.
I wonder
Hey,
why he.
Yeah,
why
y'all
he
gotta excuse me,
stayed
man.
there.
My nose is cutting up on me, so I gotta blow my nose real quick because all that grass.
Eli, we're flooded in. Oh wow, really? Hope you guys are good, man. They're flooded. Wow, that's good. That's good. God bless you. Let them know what happens. Leave me a message. Jack's getting there. Things. Sorry, guys. He's taking a break. Like, I mean, I know he was talking about that manager from Bojangles. I think it was. Don't quote me wrong. He was from Bojangles. He got murdered in the parking lot. Remember? He was
Yeah,
something
when he
like
was coming out of the building,
See,
yeah.
that.
I think they tried to rob him and they realized he had no money, and so they pop up.
Yeah, and you know what? Why is he there? Like, did he accept God as heart before he left, or did was
Maybe
that just a quick? It was just a
maybe
quick death.
I don't know why he'd want to still be there in that parking lot, but that's where he was killed at, in the parking lot.
And it's true, dude. I mean, it's true. A lot of people. Never mind.
I got a picture of him at that place at the Bojangles on the
I'm
Grange.
sorry.
I got a picture of him, and I don't know why his face was in the grass, but if y'all watch that video, Cold Case 2010, I put his picture and the picture I took on site, and you can see the comparison. He had that mustache. He was a big man.
Mm-hmm.
His face was right there.
Wow.
I think Billy and I and Brenda, we were all right. We think he knows who killed him.
Yep.
100%. He saw it, but he knew them from them coming into the store.
You can feel it.
They knew his routine.
I do want to give an update, but I don't want to say it too much up here. But the family member, I have heard, they just don't know the proof.
I told you it would take time. Maybe the daughters would find out.
Something to do in the family. That's all I'm gonna put it.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus!
What?
Now, guys, that's what I heard. Like, yes, they don't got the solid proof of what they need, but that's what I heard now.
It makes sense. They know
So,
they knew his routine. They knew where he'd be. They knew that's how people get away with crap, blaming other people.
They do. They do.
Maybe they thought he had a
That
big
is
life insurance policy or something. I don't know why people kill people. It's beyond me.
true.
I think all wars are stupid. I think anybody that kills for a living is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
What makes you better? What makes you any right to take somebody else's life? It's not for them to do. Come try to take me out. Try to come take me out. Eli will come for you people.
For the last hour, did you want to bring up a panel, or did you want it? You know, did you want to bring up a panel?
You had to go to bed.
We didn't know what time you had to go to bed too. Like when
we know you got to work in the morning.
Hey Diva,
I'm good. I'm good for probably another 20 minutes. I'm good, man. Ask me any questions you want.
Okay, cool. That's cool.
Anybody got questions for Billy? If you do, we'll put them up on the screen.
Yeah, if y'all guys any quick questions?
Hey Diva, what's up, girl?
Yeah, I got a question for you. What do you use on your head a little bit?
I use a razor, and my face is red today because I've been in the cemetery cutting grass all day.
I bet it's red right now.
Eli, just shave your head so you can be like Billy. You know that's what you want to do.
Shave your head, Eli.
Just shave it.
Grow your beard, mustache out.
Look at little Rico Suave.
You already got glasses. You already got glasses.
I'll go on.
Where are your glasses, Eli?
Yeah, Eli. Shit.
You put so much thought and you had to have those glasses for interviews because you couldn't see nothing.
I'm cured.
Cured my ass.
Oh, shit. Cured from... Never mind.
Oh, you gonna say I am shit. Shit.
But guys, I'm really hoping that, things will keep getting stronger, for me to help and doing things what I love doing. That's the reason why I'm doing on Sunday nights, these live readings. And I'm going to continue on doing it. I always try to tell people it's not going to always be 100%. If the spirits are looking right at me, don't want to talk to me, I can't make them talk to me.
So what's your next investigation now? I want to say gig, but what's your next investigation?
Brother, I'm trying to get back out there. I'm hoping to get back out this weekend. So
okay, all right, cool.
Well, it's been a while since I've been out. It has been a while. I'm itching for another investigation.
That's good. Man, I know you're tired, man. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. But thank you for coming up, Hawk.
Yeah, brother.
And we could do this another time.
Thank you for having me. I always enjoy, both of you guys. I really do.
No problem. I mean, I'm full of questions. Man, we have to be
full of hot air.
Full of hot air too. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Damn you guys. I'm going to.
Does anybody else have an order that I could take?
Let the chats give it a minute for the chats for anybody who got questions, so I can answer people questions.
Okay. Go ahead. We're gonna sit here and go.
I think. Can we take your order, please?
Double D wants to come up for a little bit. I'll put a link with him. 10 minutes.
Chilling.
Maybe if y'all guys want to come up and ask questions, it's cool. I know some of y'all guys are tired, had to go all day, like me on the phone call getting my daughter's neurology. Mm-hmm. Attention seeker, whatever.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up, Shelf 493? What's going on? Always for something.
Shell, what's up, girl?
Anybody in the chat's got any questions, please ask.
Please come on.
Ask away.
Ready, come on up.
Fire. Been a long time, Shell.
Yeah, a long time no see. Wow, thank you for coming in. We don't know who's watching, man. Like, man.
Everybody's always watching us, Eli. They're lurking.
We'll give a couple more minutes. I know finally someone will come up, but like I was saying, I don't know. We're always searching for the truth. What's out there? I always think that.
Yep. And long when we're gone.
I mean, I don't have all answers for everything, but I know what I experience. I know what I see. And
same.
We're not going to know everything all at once.
We don't know everything.
Maybe our children, our grandchildren are being a legacy. We don't know. Oh, you at work?
Yes, I'm at work.
He at work.
Oh,
I didn't get to watch the whole interview, so I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it.
It's interesting.
In case you answered this already, I'm sorry, but when did you first find out that you had the abilities that you had?
I've been seeing spirits since I was a kid.
Okay.
About
Okay.
8 years old.
Mine was about
Now-
8. Yeah, 8 or 9.
And now with me, Ashley can pick up and read on them sometimes. That's something that's kind of new to me.
Okay.
And so far, I have not been wrong on it. I have some, but not all the way.
Okay.
I'm
I
not
think a
perfect.
lot.
I'm not perfect by no means.
I think a lot of our abilities, the ones who do have the true abilities, I think most of us kicked in at a younger age. Now, whether some of us like pushed it off to the side and kind of tried to close it out or what have you, but I believe a lot of us that do have the abilities that started off at a young age.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sir. I've been having this since I was a kid. I used to tell my parents all the time, that I see spirits, and they're like, "No, that's just imagination." Now my mom and dad is big believers in what I can do now because they witnessed what I can do.
It's good to have a family that backs you up and stands behind you, rather than ridicule you. So that helps a lot. Good thing that you got, a family that stands behind you now.
Yeah. So, hey, man, look, and also, it's my family, it's my YouTube family. You guys really are here as well when I do my thing, and I love every one of y'all.
We love you too.
I always know when Johnny's at work, I can hear the machines in the background.
Yeah, I might have to get off here in just a second. I had to take a quick break from
Hey,
watching.
Cole, what's up?
Can give
All
you
right,
a yell.
Double D, have a good day at work, man. Have a
Oh
good
yeah, I've
one.
only got a few hours left, so you guys have a great night, and I will speak with y'all a little bit later. I'll be in chat as much as I can. Okay.
All right, Donnie. Later, brother.
All right, brother. Have a good
Bye.
one.
You too,
Later.
guys. Later.
Well, guys, we can go to end this, guys. Thanks. But thank you for coming up again, Hawk. And
Everybody in the chats, thank y'all for listening to me.
Mhm.
If you have not subscribed to the channel, please come over and be part of the family. I'd love to have you.
And if you're new in here, don't be shocked about what we said, Eli. It's all right because he likes it.
Oh, Eli, we
Yeah.
give him hell. That's what we do. That's what I'm supposed to do.
That's our
Exactly.
job. If we weren't mean to Eli, people would say, "What's wrong with you people?
Exactly.
Eli,
You don't love Eli anymore?"
Eli, I hate you, man. I hate
I
you.
hate you too.
I hate you so much, Eli.
Come on, bro. Say it. Say it. Say
That's
it.
how much I
Well,
hate
guys,
you,
like I'll say
Eli.
again. And I like it.
See?
I'll say. Look, I just want to say this. I just want to say this for Thank you for being my friend, and
Oh yeah,
thank you
dude.
for believing in our journey.
And then he has to be a part of yours.
Don't be so.
We sound like
Hey, man.
sappy
Hey.
motherfuckers.
That's not it.
That's it.